I wake up before the alarm goes off, get dressed, and head out to the prison. I'm here to visit Otis Washington. I first heard about Otis during the 60-day hunger strike that started in July of 2013. I wrote letters of support to a number of men that prison authorities had designated as leaders and placed in the most restrictive form of confinement called administrative segregation, where they take away everything, TV, radio, and all your reading material. A number of them answered me back, and one of them wrote, "Mr. Hinton, there's another prisoner here named Otis Washington who doesn't get a lot of mail. He's a real upbeat, positive individual with a positive drive to rebuild our community. And he's participated in all the hunger strikes since 2011. Mail from the outside world would help keep him inspired. Take care." So I write Otis, he answers me back, and our correspondence begins. Thank you for sending light into this dreary reality. I'm 64 years of age, African, born in New York City. When I was 5, my mother stabbed my father, protecting me from his abuse. She went to prison, and I began my life in the streets. She finally got out, but I was already smoking weed and drinking. I started shoplifting when I was 12. I went to jail for the first time when I was 13. 3 years later, I was sitting on the corner of St. Mark's Place and 2nd Avenue with 2 friends when a pickup pulls up. The driver asks, "Would anybody like to go to California?" We look at each other. "Hell yes!" We jump in the back and made it to Pittsburgh before the truck broke down. I called my mother and told her I wouldn't be coming home again. I never saw her again. We hitchhiked all the way to San Francisco with a few nights in jail along the way. I loved in San Fran. I was selling drugs, but also trying to get clean at the time. I had a fight with one of my suppliers, and long story short, he ended up dead. That was in 1975. I've been locked up ever since, first at San Quentin, and in this wretched environment ever since it opened in 1989. I've never had a visit from my family. I only have a sister, and we're not close. I may get lucky from time to time, and someone will write for a minute, but I never allow myself to become too immersed. This protects me from experiencing disappointments, and I've had plenty. There are people who say they have no regrets in life. If they had to do it all over again, they wouldn't change a thing. Well, I'm just the opposite. Ignorance guided me to this present predicament. Over the decades, I've worked hard to better myself and recover from my raggedy past. But at times, I feel this huge void. I survive these troubled waters as best I can and sustain myself as best I can. Your correspondence has greatly helped me stay afloat. Thank you. So I write Otis to ask if he'd like a visit. He sends me a form, and now I'm almost here.